Hello, everybody. Lincoln Financial Group. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. It's live. Tried to turn that off. Ah, what did it do? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Everything is backwards. What happened? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. The, the chat is moving at a crazy pace. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Funky. Hi, Lexi. Nice to see you back. Catherine's here. It's been a while. But it's writing backwards. Instead of going up, it's going down, which means I can't read the bottom one. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably something stupid I did. Yeah, it's going backwards. Hey, Lexi, glad you're back. We can hear you, but yeah, new messages are coming in at the bottom instead of the top. Okay, I'm not the only one seeing things. All right. I don't understand. You know, they probably did because I got a notice and I didn't read it about some new changes they made. I wonder if that's what they did, but this is not good because I can't see the bottom ones with the thing here. Well, I can see them on the right-hand side, but I can't see them on the chat on the screen, which means you guys can't either. And it's probably some simple little change if you want to put it back the way you want. But I don't know what to... Oh, jeez. Restream probably changed it. Yeah. They seem to think that, changing things without... If that was what that was about and I didn't read it, then I guess it's on me. Hi, Kelly. Things are backwards tonight, so sorry about that. I don't know, I didn't even start the timer because I got so thrown off by the thing that I forgot to start the timer. All right, 10 minutes before we start our first sprint. Yeah, but when they're at the bottom for, where the decoration is, it covers the top one, the newest one. There's Greg. Hi, Greg. Struggling with technology again. Yep, I am. If you watch for a while, you'll see that the messages are coming in at the bottom, not the top. Have no idea why. And of course, I didn't read the email that said, we have made some changes. That is my fault for not reading it, because maybe it said on there, yeah, I don't like this new way, because I can't see. So I have to read it. Melanie says, yes, she is, but not at her own doing. It's a restream thing, apparently. Apparently. The last one was a restream thing, too, and it was a very simple fix, but I can't fix it in the middle of the stream. I can talk to somebody at the end of the stream, but I can't talk to anybody in the middle of the stream. So we're going to have to deal with this the way it is right now. I mean, you can see on the right-hand side, you should have two, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So if you're watching, is that this one? No, it's not. It's not even the new one. That's yesterday's replaying. So I can't see what you guys are seeing even. Let me try to get onto YouTube again. A new screen. Oh, it looks like I missed one of Funky's as he streamed 2 days ago. Missed that one. Sorry. It was probably during the day though. And I can't make day. Alright. Let me try and see if what you guys are seeing. It must, I don't know if it's backwards for you guys as well. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the one on the screen is doing the same way that we're used to from YouTube. Somehow, for some reason. So it looks the same. If you look at your right-hand screen, it's the same as you're always used to. My husband's watching the movie that shall not be named on this channel. He's enjoying it so far. It's long though. Oh, yeah. I did that too. That's what started this whole thing. It was open in another tab, and I was trying to turn it off and realized it was going backwards. But I can't imagine that would change it. So you guys are talking about June, I assume. Really crazy. I guess. Yeah, Funky can't wait to go to the movies and see it. No. I think we're getting rated. This thing's backwards. Sorry about that, everybody. Things are backwards. I'm used to them coming in at the top, and they're coming in at the bottom. So, let's see, Laura. And Glory. Yeah, there's a raid. Right in the middle of my problem, there's a raid. So I can see everybody that popped in. Let's see. Charlie's here. Hi, Charlie. Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Diana. Hopefully I got you all. I'm trying to look at the other screen instead of the one on my thing because it's backwards and I'm not used to it. I can only see part of it, so. Thanks for the raid. Um, Lonnie says to Greg, I'm probably not going to read the entire series. I at least wanted to read the first one though, but I might continue it, if only because I'm enjoying the book more than the show. There you go. It's a good reason to read. Mars and her pumpkins. Cool. Christina, I remember you from the other night. Hi. There's Kat. Hi, Kat. All kinds of Halloween things Laura has. Little emoticons, whatever they're called. We're getting ready to start our first sprint in a few minutes, so. At least I don't have to deal with this thing going crazy in front of my face, anyhow. It's backwards for some reason. Melanie says, so I know I have the arc to read, but I really want to work on my whip tonight once I get some planner stuff done during the first sprint. Well, as long as you don't forget that you have that to be done. The person may be a little upset if it doesn't get done. But if you get it done, work on what you want to work on. Funky says, yes, I want GRRM to finish, but I don't think the harassment is warranted. I'm not sure what that's about. Melanie says, I already did. I'll get to it tomorrow. I don't have anything major scheduled for once. Okay. George R. Martin is the author of Game of Thrones. I do know what that is. I've never seen it. Not my thing. Nothing's my thing. Add it to the list. That's the next thing that comes after following that is add it to the list. The Song of Ice and Fire series. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't read or seen it or whatever. Oh, we're about to start our first sprint, people. Get ready. There'll be 20-minute sprints with 10 minutes in between. Unless I change it. Right now, that's the plan. All right. 20 minutes. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All righty. Your pen has been summoned. Hi, Misty Kate. Yeah, great timing. Right at the beginning. All right. I'll see you guys in a little less than 20 minutes. I'm afraid to open my word because I know it usually causes all kinds of grief. I have enough grief right now. I don't dare open it. Maybe I should just start it over in Google Docs since I'm going to have to switch everything to Google Docs anyhow. Maybe I should just start it in Google Docs if I feel like writing something. I'm still reading. So. That's my research. See you in 19 minutes. Bye, Diana. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. All right. That 20 minutes went fast. All right. Yeah, Mr. Kate, the chat's going the other way for some reason. Don't know why. Been slacking today. Gibber says just stopping by to say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. Bye. Hmm, that was quick. Didn't even get a chance to say hi or bye. Melanie finished setting up her planner for tomorrow and rearranged some stuff on her desk for easy accessibility to have a bunch of stuff within reach. You are always organizing something, girl. And not mine, I'm gonna live in a sloppy mess. Melanie says the Funky and Greg, the husbands in the movie, is great and he really liked it. Christina got 294 words. Yay, girl. Good going. Mr. Kate. Oh my god, are you discussing Dune? Greg said to Melanie, glad to hear. Mr. K says, I love that director and most of the males in that movie, so I will probably see it eventually. Melanie says, haha, right. I used to live in a sloppy mess. I got more disciplined and organized getting older. I get worse. I I don't even see the mess, honestly, but I can't find things, and that does bug me when I can't find something. Melanie says, I mean it brought Thanos, Drax, and Aquaman together. Who'd have thunk it? Funky says, editing done. Editing done, as in your whole document is not done? Funky says it's perfect casting. Melanie asked the same thing. All done? Oh, oh God, no. What? Well, you said editing is all done, so I thought you meant it was all done. So, what? Chapter was done, or oh, just for the one sprint, it was done. Oh, gotcha. Uh, Melanie asks, who remembers a Goofy movie? I don't think I do. I'm not a big movie person, though. Funky says, no, I will scream to the heavens and run around my house 50 times when I'm finished. uh, we might hear that all the way up here. Misty said, never saw it. Definite Funky. Hmm. uh, yeah, you had us all thinking you were done. Also, whiskey. Be sure to record it, Misty Kate says. And so does Greg. They both said the same thing. Hmm. Yeah, that would be funny. So I'm still doing my research by reading another romance writer. Now, this one, not too happy with. Hope it gets a little bit better. So far, I'm not enjoying it that much. I also started a group of an anthology of Christmas story romances. The first one wasn't too bad, so we'll see how that goes. They're all written by different people, so I'm sure they'll be all different. Funky says, I will, don't worry, and when I get back to the house, I'll down 4 shots of whiskey on camera. Oh, wow. The third romance book in the series finally came out this week. I'm excited to start it. This one, I don't think is a that I'm reading now. I don't think has a series. I could be wrong. I don't know the author, um, but it's not that great, and it's definitely different from Kennedy Fox. Like, no way. I would even if I started reading that, I could say right off the bat that's not a Kennedy Fox book. So, oh, it's almost time for another sprint. Wow, time's flying tonight. Also a bit generic, if I might say so. A third romance book in a series. That author didn't even try. I wasn't sure what you were talking about at first, but I get it now. Okay. That's funny. Very simple. Just have to remember whether it's the third, fourth, fifth, so on. Melanie says to Funky, why don't you do an impromptu live stream so we can watch you do it live? uh, that would take quite a camera hookup to get him running around the house. And this is the first book in my romance series. Mr. K said it's called Well Matched. The first being Well Met. It's centered around a Renaissance fair. Noted. He says to Melanie. That'll be some live stream. So this Saturday I won't be streaming because I'm doing the worldwide write-a-thon. So that'll be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 to 5 on Saturday. So not Friday, Saturdays I stream. So I won't be streaming Saturday night this week because the one will be fine with me. It's at 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Maybe I'll watch some of the other streams. Oh, time to start our next Our next stream, our next sprint, I mean, I get them mixed up all the time. Our next sprint, 20 minutes, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I shall remain silent for what book 3 is probably called. All right, you guys, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. These are going really fast. Oh, so I see that Melanie's not feeling well. Migraine, she's been fighting off. I'm going to stick around to the beginning of the next stream and take off a little early. I'm sorry to hear you have a night. Yeah, night. I was going to say nightmare. Migraine. Sorry for that. Hi, Jenna. Made it for some of the stream. Yep. You'll have to read back if you want to see what Funky's going to do when he finally finishes his editing. And then Melanie said he should do it on a live stream so everybody can see it. Melanie says, I've been fighting off a cold all week. Thought it was allergies, but I think it's my sinuses. That can be rough. Sinus headaches they're bad. And they make my teeth ache. That's even the worst part. Is my whole mouth hurts. They all ache when I have sinus problems. Funky says it will be a day long remembered. I can imagine. Melanie says it's that time of year. Yeah, I had a problem at one of my trips in the hospital. It was so bad, and they wouldn't let me have anything because I was not allowed to have anything that would go through my kidneys. So no pain medicine. And I'm like, I need something for this because everything hurts. And it's like, nope, sorry. Can do. Yeah, it's toothaches. That's the worst part, I think. It's bad enough that your head aches, but the teeth ache, and it's terrible. And Melanie wants to know how much more Funky has to go. I still think it's pretty lot. I think we got a ways to wait still. Hmm. Many, many, many pages. Hmm. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the timer back up. So you can see how much time is left before the next sprint. Melanie says, I think I'm going to read a mystery during my bubble bath. I've got a eucalyptus bath soap that helps clear the sinuses. Eucalyptus, yeah. I'm loving Jane Eyre, but I don't want to fall asleep in the tub. Hey, I like your haircut, Tessa. Well, thank you. Definitely much shorter than it was. I'm glad to have all that hair out of my eyes. They didn't really want to go yesterday, but I made myself go and get it done. Because I'll just keep putting it off and putting it off. And then I'll cut it myself again. And I don't do a very good job myself, so. Don't bring a koala bear into your bath, Mel. Melanie says, I miss my short hair sometimes. I have had short hair ever since I got divorced. I was not allowed to cut it while we were married, and so it was always long. And the first thing I did when I got divorced, cut my hair, and it's been short ever since, and I love it. Just rub a towel over it, and it's dry. Jenna wants a koala. Melanie says she has Loki. Is that close enough? I wouldn't take Loki in the bathtub, though. Unless he's one of those cats that likes water. Most cats don't. Koalas are cute, but they can be nasty. Thank you, Jen. It looks nice. I just noticed. So it used to be in the back, I had a lot of hair. It was getting really, really long. And now it's to the very, like right as your head starts going around, it's to like it ends like right there at that curve, the bottom curve. Funky said, plus his name is Loki. And Melanie says he'll sit on the edge of the tub. Usually he curls up and falls asleep on the mat outside of the tub. I'm surprised he gets that close to the tub. Right with Melanie says exactly. His name really fits his personality. I knew that was his name as soon as I saw a pic of him as a 5-ish week old kitten. So now I know a little cute little puppy named Loki, and your cat is named Loki. When I was at that amusement park, it is also an animal park. There was something in the baby section that was tiny and sweet and curled up in a little blanket. I wanted it so bad. It was a type of gerbil, I'm guessing. Really? Hope everything went well that day at the wedding at the amusement park. We used to go to the Six Flags around here, had, the animals, and sometimes those animals got really, really violent. They had people's cars being rolled over and stuff like that. So there were certain areas you couldn't drive through. They were like fenced in because they had too many people being attacked by them. So some things now if you went through the monkey section, they would get on your car and they'd swing on your antenna and break it off, and they'd do a lot of damage. So they had to put them in, like cage them in so they can't get to the cars. So when it first started, it was a lot, freer with the animals until they started realizing they don't mix well with humans and animal and vehicles and stuff. Hamster, hamster, hamster. Funky says. Melanie says, was it sugar glider or chinchilla? Melanie said, I got to feed alpacas earlier this month on my mini vacation. I was in heaven. Melanie's singing again. I have no idea what she's singing. One of the animal parks around here has those big steers with the horns that go out about 5 to 6 feet on either side of their head. Oh, wow. Yeah. Boy, that was a quick 10 minutes. Here it is. It's almost time for the next sprint. That was quick. All right. Well, since I probably won't see you when we come off of the sprint, I'll say goodbye now, Melanie. Have a good night. Hope you feel better. Hope your bath is relaxing. Helps take away some of the pain and you get some sleep. And the aforementioned park buffalo will stick their heads in the vehicles for their feed. Yeah. Monkey says bye to Melanie. Greg says to Melanie, humming the bare necessities from Jungle Book. Oh, is that what she was doing? Melanie says, yes, sleep is my friend. Okay, and Melanie says, happy writing. And everybody says, bye. And it is time to start the next sprint. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. See you in 20 minutes. Oh no, not the hamster dance. The hamster dance, I remember that. Okay. All right. I think that's the last sprint for the night. I've been reading, still researching on a different um, romance writer, and this one is way different and not exactly thrilled with it. And it definitely isn't a Kennedy Fox, that's for sure. Big difference. Maybe it'll get better, but so far it's not getting that good. I also started a book, an anthology of Christmas stories, romance stories. And the first one was, okay. So we'll see. They're all different writers, so they'll probably all be different. Trying to get an idea of if I decide to try to write one, what style, the type of style that I want to write. So Misty's got two streams open. I can't even keep up with one. I can't imagine doing two. Um, Jen's not writing tonight, but she did work at work today. Well, that's good. Missy said, I love that pic of your work view. Did I see that or not? I don't remember it, but that doesn't mean I didn't see it. Jenna said, that's from the little outside section. I call it the balcony. I love that view. I'm sure. Okay, Funky got more editing done. That's good. Greg's going to start drinking decaf coffee, which I agree. What's the point at this time? I was trying to drink decaf. If you've been drinking regular coffee all along and it's time to get some sleep or whatever, I don't think one cup of decaf is going to make a difference. With him, I think it's hard to tell, Funky, because he's 5 hours ahead of us. So technically, it's what, 4 o'clock in the morning there? But he's up, and he's been up. Well, I don't know how long he's been up. I mean, I don't keep track of his sleeping hours. But if he's tending to go to sleep in a few hours, then maybe decaf now would help. I don't know. Greg says to Funky, early or late? I cannot tell anymore. It's 3:38 a.m. I know how that feels. And you just don't know. Funky says to make sure you hold your pinky out. But of course, Greg says. Hmm. You have crazy hours, but I think I'd do that if I didn't have the day job, Genesis. I would do it if I didn't have a aide. I would be back on my regular nighttime hours if I didn't have the aide. But I have to get up at 6 in the morning, and I fell asleep again today. I went 2 days staying awake, and today I just kept, and she kept asking me stupid questions. I mean, she asked me every day the same thing. She can't remember anything. Like, I think she's got problems. As long as she does what she's supposed to do, sort of does what she's supposed to do. Yeah, I'm definitely a night owl by nature myself. I hated day jobs. I loved it when I worked the third shift. At the end there, before they closed, they were working 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 7 days a week. So the factory run constantly 24/7. And I had the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift, and it was great for me because then I would go home at 6 a.m. and go to bed. It worked great. Well, the night is only new. I love the night writing until an alarm clock the following morning. Yeah, that is why I'm not writing. Good night, Christina. Thanks for coming. Have a great night. I'm in so much pain, and I called and told the physical therapist and the occupational therapist not to come this week because you doubled my exercise, and my body is not used to it, and now I can barely move. So no more this week. I'm done for this week. I didn't want to go to the CAT scan today, but I had to get it done. It was already scheduled. I didn't want to call and cancel and have them give me grief. So I drugged myself there and got that done. Tomorrow, I don't have anything that I know of, but that changes really quick with this home nursing service. Well, they'll call you and say, "Oh, I'm in the area. Can I come in half an hour?" And I was like, "I was going to take a nap." And I can't say that. I have to say, "Sure," because I have to be available for them. I'll be glad when that service is done because it's just too much. No pain, no gain. There's such a thing as too much pain and going overboard. I can barely move. That's going overboard. Well, they overdid it. So now I need to I need to rest. I need to take time without the exercise. The walking is one thing, but the other exercises too much. One time was one thing, but they started increasing and repeating and repeating. Now I'm in so much pain I can barely move. So, and they know this. They know me. They know that by pushing it up, I should know by now that this is going to happen to the point where I can't move. I had a different one time, and she says to me, "In no time, I'm going to have you up and running around this building." I'm like, "You have no idea." I don't run. I can barely walk. So they had to tell her, it doesn't work that way with me. She thought she was just there to, you know, get my ankle back in shape and my foot. I broke my foot, but they all were doing exercises because they could only do things to make my ankle stronger. And I had to stop that because it was getting to the point I couldn't walk. And I said, look, we're not helping. The exercise is not helping. Now I can barely walk. I have to lean all my weight on my walker because I can't walk. You hurt my ankle by making me do these exercises. So I told the doctor and I asked him, can we please stop? Because this is not working. So thank God the pain started going away after a couple weeks and I can walk on my feet again as well as I can walk. I can't walk very well. And the exercises, well, it was like twice a week, but they were the repeats, the amount of repetitions were too much. I can't do them. Part of the problem is my fibromyalgia, which unfortunately exercise is bad when you have fibromyalgia, and it can be a really, really bad thing for you. And I just I couldn't keep it up. And when it got to the point where I couldn't even walk, oh, that was too much. I can barely get in and out of bed or in and out of a chair. And the pain pills aren't doing me any good. I don't know whether they can do 3 days or not. I don't want to see them 3 days, that's for sure. Because with the fibromyalgia, it takes several days for me to get back to a normal, what is normal for me. And then we start all over again, and I'm right back to where I was, where I can barely walk again. Not to mention the breathing issues. He's like, God, I can hear you all the way over here. I'm having trouble breathing. What do you want? A lot of people don't realize that people with fibromyalgia usually can't exercise. It's not a good idea. Which is why I can't change my bed and vacuum. And those things are too much for me. I can't take it. At least I got to the point now I can walk down to my car without dying at the end. I'd get to the elevator. I get to the front door and I can't breathe. And then I get to the elevator. Then I get out partway to my car. And then I get to the car and I'm huffing and puffing. And, as to why I couldn't breathe in the first place, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if the pulmonary embolisms, the blood clots in my lungs, are still there or not. Oh God, sing as I go? That takes even more breath out of me. I don't think that would work. Uh, why are you calling me silly? Well, that's what you said. Hmm. I don't even know what the Rocky song is. It's been ages. Almost done my water for the day. Hmm. I don't know. I don't want to watch the Rocky song. Hmm. I really don't care. We bored everyone in tears. I think so. I think they all left. Not a word out of anyone. Hmm. It's almost time to end the stream. It goes so fast now. You go to bed easier now, afterwards now. Well, I take a sleeping pill. And since I'm always tired, that and a pain pill and my anxiety medicine, they all kind of make me drowsy, which helps me go to sleep. Jen is here. Misty got tea. I've never been able to sleep great. Of course, being a night owl doesn't help. My husband was always mad at me because he'd be getting up and I'd be going to bed. And that used to make him so mad. I'm like, I've been this way the whole time we've been married. You know the way I am. I'm not going to go to bed early and lay there tossing and turning while you snore. He goes, I don't snore. I said, yes, you do. He goes, well, you snore too. I said, yeah, but the difference is you can go to sleep and sleep through it. I can't. So I'd rather just sleep by myself. Thank you very much. Hmm. Funky wants to know if you laced your tea. That's a good one. Hmm. I know what you meant. She would lace it. She would lace her tea with something alcoholic. That's what lace means. Stevia doesn't do it, or stevia, or however you pronounce that. It's just a fake sugar. He's talking alcohol, baby. Alcohol. I drink soda and I'll save coffee for the morning. I don't know, Funky. Obviously, they didn't understand what you meant. I did. My kids will do that to me. I'll say something and I'll say, "What are you talking about?" And I'll have to explain a word to them. I said, "Didn't you not learn this word growing up?" No. How can you not know this word? Very simple word, very common word, yet my kids don't know it. Well, the school didn't teach them things, I found out. Oh, so you both knew what he meant. You're just being funny. I said that there was a word, I forget what it was, the other day. I said to my daughter, and she's looking at me funny. I said, "Don't tell me you don't know that one either." She goes, "I have no clue what you're talking about." I'm like, "What did your school teach you?" They're trying to hide their alcoholism. uh, I hate that. So every time I go, and of course, I have to ask a million questions, and one of them is always, "Do you drink?" No, I do not drink. Have I ever drank? Yes. But I can't drink now with the medications I'm on. It's really a bad combination. I knew that. I follow the rules. Okay, I don't drink. I drink every night, Funky. I'm drinking, but I'm drinking water. She didn't say what she's drinking. She just said she drinks every night. Mm. Funky fans up with old Southern man. I do declare. Mm. I still got all this tape on me from because the CAT scan I got had to have the contrast, so I had to have an IV. So man, she really taped it to my arm. Getting it off is going to be a pain in the ass. I can see that already. Monkey wants to know if anyone is doing anything exciting this weekend. The only exciting thing I have to do is co-host a live stream with Maddie for the Worldwide Readathon. Nothing else is planned. Missy K says her phone's about to die, so if I get quiet, you know why. Can you imagine how awful I'd feel if I drank every night? I don't know. I know some people drink every night. Alcoholics. But how they feel, I have no idea. Since I don't do that. Even when I did drink, it was only usually on special occasions. And it was just a couple glasses. I'm not very. Wine is not one of my favorite things to drink, for sure. I find it kind of bitter. Jenna says I'm sending the girl off to homecoming and being lazy. Now, if you binged every night, sure. With a boy, Jenna? Never. I am not in my 20s anymore. No, just friends. She isn't boy crazy at all. She's lucky right now. Maybe she'll stay that way and you don't have to worry about her. He says, I don't need to show up when you're alone all tatted up listening to gangster rap and bench pressing when he comes over. Jenna says, I think she might grow up to be a bit of a man hater. Teenage boys aren't all that impressive for the most part. I don't know. I mean, today's kids are a lot different than when I was younger. I don't even know what they're like anymore. This whole new crop of kids we've got growing up now. She doesn't want someone that needs to text her all day and be all needy. Oh, yeah, I love the ones that can't do anything. But when we were going to get divorced, and my ex-husband couldn't come to dinner. He was still in the house at the time, and he couldn't come to dinner without gathering all the phones up. So he had the house phone, he had a cell phone. I said, you want my phone too? I mean, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing? Well, she might call, and if I don't answer the phone, she gets mad at me. And I'm like, they're acting like teenagers. Really? Crazy. Every generation says that kids are different nowadays. Well, they are different. I mean, technically, each generation is different. I also told her that she needs to focus on school and not boys. That affects your future, and boys are distracting. Has anyone seen Den of Thieves with Gerard Butler? No, not me. Oh, I know. My ex said that when our girls started dating, that he was going to be sitting there cleaning his guns when they came to be into the house. He was going to scare them with his guns. He's an idiot, anyhow. I didn't like having guns in the house. He got mad at me because I told him he couldn't keep it under his pillow. It had to be locked up. He said, well, that's not going to do any good if something happens. I said, we got young kids in the house. We can't have guns laying around with bullets in them, ready to be shot. Because he says, well, we just teach them not to. I said, I'm not so much worried about our kids. I'm worried about their friends saying, oh, we can play with it. We won't do anything. And talking them into doing something stupid. So, yeah. I think the biggest thing now with kids is having an open line of communication. There's a lot going on, but you can still have healthy, well-adjusted kids. It's entertaining, if not perfect, movie. But there's a great scene where the criminals of the movie intimidate one of their daughter's states. It was great. That's kind of what my ex wanted to do. Yeah. I like the part in Clueless where the dad tells Christine that he has. Oops, I'm trying to remember the line. Something about a shovel and that the kid wouldn't be missed. Oh. Mm. Ah, parenting. Fun. No. No. I hated the thought of going through the teenage years. Difficult. And I said, my kid is hardcore with opinions and such. I think she might be high maintenance. Well, what is wrong with me tonight? Uh, I am glad that I had one, but also very glad I stopped there. I was going to have 12 when I was a kid. I thought 12 would be cool. That was before I had a kid and knew what it meant. I stopped at 3. Well, the kids would stress me the hell out. Well, we had the 2 girls close together, and then the boy was quite a bit. He was 10 years between the oldest and him, 8 years between the second one and him. So he had like 3 mothers, and he hated it because they were always telling him what to do. Irma heard 12. Not sure what that is. This arm still hurts from that doggone shot last week. Ugh. Jenna says, I love hanging with my little nephew, but he exhausts me a lot. He's 2. The terrible 2s. My grandson's about to turn 2 in December. He's already a handful, so she's going to have fun. That's my youngest grandchild. My oldest is 23, and my youngest is 2, going on 2. And then 3 of them in the middle, 15, 14, and 12. It's exhausting. Endless energy. Chase, chase, chase. Okay. That was bad enough when I was younger. Not anymore. That was a hard part. He says it's about that time for Ma turning into a pumpkin. That was a hard part of parenting for me, the toddler stage. Yep, stop. Pumpkin time. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Remember, I won't be doing one Saturday because I'll be on the worldwide write-a-thon from 3 to 5 if you want to join. And see me on, I know Zara a little bit. The rest of them on there, I have no idea who they are. Meeting some new people. Pumpkin time is midnight. For you, maybe. Yeah, well, I'm turning into a pumpkin too. I need to go take my medicine and try to get some sleep because 6 o'clock is here awful damn early. So I probably won't see anybody until next Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Yeah, next week. Good night. Sleep tight. These guys are still talking about Dune. Good night, everyone.